Hey everyone, it's Michael from Fire and Brilliance, and today's episode will be about the marquee cut. We will be comparing two stones, okay? It's going to be the FAB traditional cut, the Marquise Moissanite, versus a natural diamond, also in our marquee shape. So before getting right into it for you, I definitely want you to subscribe to the channel, okay? If you've been following our content and if you've been enjoying the channel, been enjoying the Spilling Tea with F&B, enjoying the F&B Geminar, and you're finding value to it, definitely subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment below, okay? So I'm gonna get right into it for you. Alright, so again today we will be comparing two marquee shaped stones. The first stone that I will be taking out is a natural diamond. Okay, this is a marquee shaped natural diamond at approximately 1 carat total weight. Okay, so both stones today we will be measuring at approximately 1 carat total weight, with the moissanite at 1 carat diamond equivalent weight, and with the diamond obviously at approximately 1 carat of actual weight. Again, if you do not know the difference between a diamond equivalent weight and a diamond actual weight, definitely check out that episode. I'm sure we'll provide the link or the annotation at the end of this video. But with that being said, this is a 10 by 5 millimeter FAB Marquise Moissanite at approximately 1 carat diamond equivalent weight. This is a natural diamond. The measurements is a little less in terms of length, and it's a little wider in terms of width, but it's also at a 1 carat diamond actual weight. And the reason why the two measurements are different is because with moissanite, most of the times, most companies, including Fire and Brilliance, we will typically cut it based on standard sizes that most diamonds will be cut at. But with diamonds, depending on the natural rough that is mined from the earth, basically the cutters will maximize what they can create of that rough. So if that rough will basically maximize the carat weight on a shorter length and a wider width, and that's what they'll come out to, because at the end of the day that's how they maximize their profits for the natural diamonds anyway. Right, so with moissanite, since it is man-made and it's controlled environment, we have more options to standardize the cut. So but in general they're approximately the same in terms of carat total weight, and even the sizes visually they look relatively visually the same. It's slightly different. Okay, so here's what I want you to notice between the two stones. Now with the moissanite, it is a brilliant cut. With the diamond, it's also a brilliant cut. But with marquee shaped stones, although it's a brilliant cut, it also looks very close to that of a crushed ice look. So if you take a look at it, it's very, very, very sparkly. Okay, it looks has a very crushed ice type of look and feel to it, but it is indeed a brilliant cut. And what is a brilliant cut? A brilliant cut is a type of cut for gemstones, diamonds, and moissanite, as well as other gemstones, to maximize the sparkle of that stone. All right, so that's the reason why these stones are super sparkly, as you can see from the top down. I'll go ahead and also spin it around for you so that you can see it from the bottom up, or the pavilion of the center stone, or the pavilion of the stone pointing up rather. Okay, that is the natural diamond, that is the moissanite. All right, and shortly I'll go ahead and weigh it for you so that you can see that we are comparing apples to apples of approximately about a 1 carat total weight. And I'll also go ahead and measure it for you as well. We haven't done that in a while, so that'll be very fun. But you know, all in all, here is the difference, right? The moissanite is a FAB moissanite. The diamond is a natural diamond mined from the earth. The difference between the two stones, again, is that a natural diamond is made of almost 100% carbon. That's essentially what a diamond is. It's a compressed, hard-shelled piece of carbon that has been crystallized in basically the Earth's surface and has been mined up, right? Whereas a moissanite it also occurs in nature, but it's not big enough to be created into jewelry or gemstones. So therefore, we will have to create it in a lab to make it into a beautiful gemstone. The optical properties are relatively the same. The only difference is that a moissanite is called, what happens is that it's doubly refractive, and all that basically means is that it refracts a little more light, and it gives it more fire. So more of the reds, blues, and greens, and other colors that you'll see, as opposed to the diamond. There is also fire, but just not as much as a moissanite, so it'll refract much more brilliance, or more of that white light reflection. But it's relatively the same in terms of optical properties. Most people purchase moissanite as a diamond alternative, and most people actually purchase moissanite because they actually prefer the extra fire over the natural diamond. So at the end of the day, really it's up to you. At the end of the day, it depends on what you like. There's really no right or wrong answer. I've mentioned this many times in the past. It's at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's your money. It's what you want to invest your money in, or what you want to buy. It's what you want to wear. It's your style. It's your preference. It's your own taste. At the end of the day, there is no real right or wrong answer. The right answer is your choice, your option, your preference, your budget, and so on. Okay. It's our job here, and what we're trying to do here is just to provide you hopefully a close-up look as to what it'll look like, because I know that many jewelry stores and many traditional types of jewelry stores may not have these options readily available for you to view if you're to walk into their stores and ask. So hopefully this is able to serve you in terms of be able to provide you with some value, some educational value as to how they both look like, a visual as to how they both look like next to each other, and at the same time be able to help you decide if you are in the market for a marquise shaped stone, which is a beautiful stone. All the basically a marquise shaped stone is there's 2 points at the end of the gemstone with a rounded body, right? So it's a marriage between it's basically an oval shaped stone, but then it's not rounded all the way around, and it's also elongated like an oval shaped stone, but the difference is that it meets at a fine point on the north side as well as the south side. Okay. And that's what a marquise shaped stone is. So it's extremely popular. It's a very unique look. It's not for everyone, but it's also very popular for many people. So if you're the type of person that love the marquise shaped look, that's definitely something that you should look into. Now the difference in price varies a lot, okay, between a moissanite and a diamond. A diamond of this caliber, this is basically a near colorless diamond. More in the higher end of the near colorless scale, it's about a G color. And it's about a 1 carat diamond, actual diamond weight. Okay, if you're to purchase this in the market right now as an uncertified stone, you'll probably look to spend anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000. And if you are to purchase it as a certified stone, you're probably going to spend anywhere between $5,000 to about $8,000, depending on where you buy it. And the reason why I say that is because prices do vary depending on where you buy it, who you buy it from, if it's a branded name, if it's not a branded name, if it's from a local mom and pop shop, if it's from a bigger retail chain store. So the prices do vary based on different variables, and also be dependent on how much it costs to make that specific diamond. When I say make, all that basically means how much did it cost from the beginning to end, from the time it was mined to polished to manufactured, to how many hands did it transfer throughout, and how many people had to make a margin off of it before it reached to the end retailer, right? So that is dependent on the price of a diamond. Now with this moissanite, the FAB Moissanite at a 1 carat, okay, it's only going to cost you a couple of $100. So there's a huge difference there, right? So it's about 10% of the cost of a natural diamond. But again, the difference here, there is definitely a difference. A moissanite is not a diamond, and a diamond is not a moissanite. The reason why both of these stones are so popular is because they both have very similar optical properties, and many people like to have more than just one ring. Many people like to have more than just one stone. So if they want to wear both stones on both rings, depending on the time of of day, depending on the event and so on. And that's the reason why sometimes, many times, many people will have both diamonds and moissanite, or many times, many people, if they do not prefer moissanite, they'll only have diamonds, and many times people will only have moissanite and not diamonds. So ultimately, at the end of the day, there's really no right or wrong answer. Again, it's up to you. Okay, so let me go ahead and weigh it for you. At the same time, measure it for you, and then hopefully, again, this brings some value to you. So the first stone that I'll be taking out to weigh is the natural diamond. This diamond was mined from the earth, polished, cut, manufactured, and sold to the market. Okay, so this stone, for the sake of comparisons, comparing it apples to apples at approximately 1 carat of actual weight, this natural diamond should weigh approximately about 1 carat. This is my first time weighing it. It should be a little less or a little more. I haven't weighed it just yet, but let me go ahead and drop it in here for you. Okay, this is a marquise shaped natural diamond. There you go. It's at 0.975 carats of actual diamond weight, or 0.98 rather, around there. So it goes up about 0.975 to about 0.98 of actual diamond carat weight. Okay, so let me go ahead and take that off and take out the FAB marquise shaped brilliant cut moissanite. This is a 10 millimeter by a 5 millimeter marquise shaped moissanite by Fire and Brilliance, and this one should also be at approximately 1 carat diamond equivalent weight. So again, what is the difference between an actual weight and a diamond equivalent weight? Moissanite is measured by diamond equivalent weight because most people purchase moissanite because of the similarities that it has with a natural diamond. But although if a moissanite is cut at approximately the same millimeter length and width and proportions and so on, most people are trying to purchase it and compare it to what a natural diamond will be weighed at. Okay, a carat weight is a measurement of weight. So that's the reason why a 10 by 5 millimeter should be approximately a diamond equivalent weight of about 1 carat. However, moissanite, the chemical compound of a moissanite, is made of silicon carbide as opposed to the carbon that makes up a natural diamond, and it weighs less, even though it's proportionally cut to that of what a natural diamond will be weighed at a 1 carat diamond equivalent weight. So with that being said, even though it's a 10 by 5 millimeter marquise shaped moissanite, which is cut to the proportions of what a natural diamond at a 1 carat should be weighed at, okay, it should weigh slightly less because, again, a moissanite, the chemical compound of a moissanite, weighs slightly less than that of a natural diamond, which is made of carbon. So there you go. It's at 0.91 carats of diamond actual weight, or not diamond rather, 0.915 carats of actual moissanite weight, but it is a 1 carat diamond equivalent weight because it's cut to that of proportion of a diamond. Again, if you did not follow everything I was saying, we did make an episode just to go over this topic. Definitely check that out as well for your own information. Okay, so there you go. This is about 0.915 to anywhere between 0.91 to 0.92 carats, and it's a 1 carat diamond equivalent weight versus the natural diamond, which was at approximately almost 1 carat diamond equivalent or diamond weight. So for this segment, I'll actually do the reverse. I'm going to be taking out the moissanite first, just to basically confirm a piece of information for you all. Okay, so again, remember how this is a 10 by 5 millimeter moissanite. That is approximately 1 carat diamond equivalent weight, but it's weighed slightly less because it's made of silicon carbide and not 100% or almost 100% carbon, right? So here you go. Let me show you that it's approximately a 10 by 5. There's a 5.02 millimeters. And there it's about 10.03. Moissanite typically is cut usually on the higher end of anywhere plus or minus 0.1, but it's usually on the higher end as opposed to the lower end. So that's a 10 by 5, okay? The reason why I took that out first is because I want to show you something here. Again, natural diamonds typically cutters will try to maximize the natural rough or the piece of rough so that they maximize the carat total weight, because that's how diamonds are sold. Diamonds are sold by carat total weight, and in order to maximize the profit or profitability for diamond cutters as well as diamond wholesalers and so on is they do have to maximize what is the final output or a piece of gem that is finally cut to maximize that carat total weight. So they cannot always cut it based on specific proportions or standardize it like that of moissanite. So for this one, I had mentioned to you earlier, it looks like it's slightly shorter than that of the 10 by 5 millimeter moissanite. So here, let's see how this measures out. So it's slightly wider there. It says 5.15 millimeters in terms of the width, and the length is, hold on, that's at a slight angle. Let me make it straighter. The length is at approximately 9.02 millimeters. So there you go. So it's about a whole millimeter less than that of a 10 by 5, and just slightly bigger in terms of the width at a 5.15 millimeters. So therefore, that's the reason why it did not weigh at approximately a full carat total weight of actual weight, or even slightly more, because if it was a true 10 by 5 millimeter of natural diamonds, right, then the carat total weight that we had measured in earlier should be at least a 1 carat or slightly higher. But since this is cut slightly shorter, that validates why the natural diamond weighed in slightly less than a 1 carat total weight. So there you go. These are the measurements of the natural diamond that we're comparing it to versus the FAB Marquise shaped brilliant cut moissanite. Hey everyone, so I really hope you like what you saw there. Again, this channel at the end of the day is truly just for you, okay? We are providing as much educational pieces as possible. We're just trying to spread the love, spread the message that there are more than just one option out there the traditional way. So if you do like a moissanite or a lab diamond or a traditional diamond or a colored stone, you know, this channel is just for you. So if there is a specific topic, if there's a specific comparison of gemstones or jewelry or metal type or whatever it is that you want us to go over, definitely leave a comment below. Hit us up, message us. We're on IG at fireandbrilliance. I started my own personal page at on Instagram as well at Michael_FNB, N as in Nancy, FNB. So you can follow us there as well. DM us. You know, we're here just to make sure that we provide as much or grab as much feedback from you so that we can provide you as much value as possible. So if there's anything at all, don't be shy. You know, leave a comment, hit the like button, message us, and provide us with new topics, anything that you might want us to compare to at the end of the day. Again, this is for you. So again, this is Michael from Fire and Brilliance, from the whole F&B team. We appreciate you. We've definitely hit the 3,000 mark in YouTube subscribers this month, and I am so proud of it. Our whole team here has been working really hard. So thank you so much again from the F&B team, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.